Morning, kids. How are you? I hope you all are doing well. Okay, let's start today's topic. It's the second part of the Get of Animals. Last time we finished the part one. In the part one, we discussed about the movement and locomotion, then movement in earthworm, then it was the movement in snail. Right? Today we discuss about the movement in cockroach, then fish, then movement in birds, movement in snakes, then in human being. Right? Okay, let's start one by one. The first is the movement in cockroach. Then a cockroach can walk, run, climb, and even fly short distances. The body of the cockroach is made up of three parts. First is head. You can see in this diagram, I can enlarge it. Now see, the first portion is called this portion is called head portion. Then next is the thorax. This one is thorax, and the last one is called abdomen. Right? The thorax is the middle part. This one middle part is called thorax, and it wear two pairs of wings. Okay. Okay. Then how many legs are there? You can see in this diagram there are. Okay, let's change the color. Now, there are three pairs of the legs. Okay. And how many wings are there? Two pairs of wings are there. Wings are not visible, but there are two pairs, right? And legs are jointed legs. You can see these are just like the spider, mosquito, all have the jointed legs. है ना? You can see one part, next part, and then this part, and the last part. है ना? So this type of legs which have too many joints, that is called the jointed legs. And the cockroach also has a pair of the sensitive antennae located at its head, and these enable it to sense and smell its surrounding. Cockroaches walk in a very unique manner. You know, they walk in a unique manner. In one time, they use this one, then this one, and this one. You know, these three legs. You know, the next time it will walk with the help of 1, 2, and 3. It means in zigzag manner, right? Then it moves or by moving three legs at a time, right? Okay. Now next is, I hope you are getting it. Now next, this is written about the cockroach. Now see, movement in the fishes. Fish have streamlined body that is thicker in the middle and taper at the ends. You can see, I can also draw this with the help of this diagram. I will explain you. In the picture also you can see this type of the body which is thin at the ends and thick at the middle. This type of the body which is tapering at the ends and thick at the middle, that type of body is called streamlined body. What body is called? Streamlined bodies. ठीक है? This type of body help in uh, swimming. The shape allow water to move easily around the body and offers least resistance to its flow. Right? And fish swims with the help of the fins. You can see in the diagram also fins are there. I can enlarge this. Now see. है ना? Fins are there. Okay. Then these fins help in balancing and changing direction and so on. It है ना? So how many wings are there? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the tail also, tail fins are also there. It means tail is also there, which also help in swimming. It means there are three structure mainly. Now see one by one in the next slide. The first is fin. Fin help in balancing and changing the direction. Mostly it help in balancing, changing direction. This also help in, but tail do mainly this work, है ना? And the second is it has a sac-like structure inside them, which are called the swim bladders, and which are filled with the air and keep the fish body of the fish afloat. है ना. Buoyancy, it provide the buoyancy to the body of the fish. And I told you tail, they help in the changing direction, है ना. This I have written here also. Then this tail help in changing direction, and fins help in balancing. Mainly, main function is balancing and the changing direction, and the main function of tail is changing direction, right. उसके लिए ऊपर वाले के लिए आप बोलोगे balancing, और tail के लिए you will say changing direction. And the whole body of the fish is covered with a scale. Waterproof scales are on the body of the fish, which due to which उसकी जो skin है वो wet नहीं होती है, और वो body जो है वो पानी में सड़ती नहीं है. The next is movement in the birds. Now we are talking about the birds. Then most birds can fly. In addition, birds can even walk, run, hop, and some birds such as the ducks, geese, swans, these birds even swim in the water. And birds have the streamlined body. As the fish has the streamlined body, same type of the body, streamlined body, birds also have. And these streamlined body makes it easy for them to move through the air. The air can easily cut through the sides of the body. You can see in this diagram. And we can say it offers least resistance. The bones of the birds are hollow, and hollow bones make the body lightweighted and fit for the flying. Birds with heavy bodies such as ostrich, penguins, emu, they cannot fly because their bones are not hollow. They have the solid bones. Body heavy हो जाती है, फिर वो उड़ नहीं पाते हैं, because for the flying birds need light weighted body, right. अगर हवा नहीं है उसमें, solid bones हैं, then they are not able to fly. And the forelimbs of the birds, है ना, you can see, sorry, see it again in this diagram. You can see these are the forelimbs. जो हमारे हाथ होते हैं ना, arms, वो birds की जो arms होती हैं, these have been covered with the feathers. Structure, थोड़ी सी bones की structure change हो गई है, and these are covered with the feathers. These not feather, we can say wings, है ना. इनमें क्या होते हैं, wings for flight, modified to form the wings for the flight. And the whole body is covered with a feather. These feathers keep them warm while they are flying at the heights, because at the heights the temperature is low. So when so for that their body is covered with the warm feathers, right. And the chest muscles of the birds, दे आर ऑल्सो वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग, है ना. ये जो बर्ड्स की चेस्ट मसल्स हैं वो बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है, क्योंकि इन्हीं से ये इसके आर्म्स और ये विंग्स जुड़े हुए हैं. So that they are too much strong that enable the birds to flap their wings while flying, है ना. And at the time of the migration also, birds fly for a long distance. It may be up to the kilometer, है ना. It may be several 100,000 kilometer की भी होती है. Then at that condition, obviously we can think over that कि how much the chest muscles are strong, है ना, so that they can fly for a long distance. Okay, now next is, I hope you all are getting it. Now next is movement in the snake. Now we will see how snake move. Now the movement of the snake is called slither. ठीक है? This wavy movement is called slither. Snakes slither or crawl on the ground in a wave-like motion. They can move forward very fast, but not in the straight line. है ना. They move in the zigzag pattern, and they have a long and a strong backbone with interconnected muscles. They are joined to the backbone and ribs, and the backbone of the snake is very flexible. Snake usually move in a web-like motion and press against the ground with the help of scale, है ना, to push forward, right. Okay, this was about the snake. Now next is the movement of the human being. So we all know how we move, because we are the human being. तो हमें पता है कि हम कैसे move करते हैं. We walk, we run, we jump from one place to another, है ना. We eat, we talk and laugh by moving our hands, mouth. We respond to the questions by nodding our heads, moving our shoulders, or by gestures, and through hands also, है ना. Our body show a number of other movements also, right. Okay, then in humans and the other vertebrates, है ना, not only humans, बाकी जो vertebrates हैं उनमें भी the bones are present in the body and they form the endoskeleton. What they form? Endoskeleton. Body के अंदर जो skeleton बना हुआ है, this is called the endoskeleton, and the skeleton and the muscles are involved in the both locomotion as well as the movement, है ना. I told you about the locomotion. What is a locomotion? Locomotion means moving from one place to another, or movement इन दिस मे बी कि आपका जो मोशन है, आप एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ना जाए लेकिन आपके बॉडी पार्ट जो है वो मूव कर रहे हैं, है ना. तो इट मीन्स लोकोमोशन इज अ पार्ट ऑफ मूवमेंट, राइट. So this endoskeleton and the muscle, these all together help in moving and perform the function of movement or locomotion, right? And we all know calcium is in rich quantity in the bones, है ना. Bones are rich in calcium, right? Okay. Now see the next one. Now this is a subtopic or additional in your book. It is about the yoga. We all know about the yoga, है ना. Yoga, it is very good for our health, है ना. It has several exercises and which makes our body flexible, healthy, and now see. Okay, है ना. तो it is a gift of the ancient India. We know about the yoga. Yoga is the origin कहाँ है yoga का? India में है. Even if we are talking about the foreign country, then they are also following our tradition. This is in our tradition, है ना. हमारे जो ऋषि मुनि थे वो उस जमाने से योगा करते थे, है ना. And वही जो है हमारे लिए भी है. तो we have to follow that. We should do the yoga because it not only fits our body, it also fits make fit our brain also. हमारी brain की power भी बढ़ती है उससे, है ना. हम attentive रहते हैं, हम alert रहते हैं और हमारी body fit रहती है, right. The United Nations declared 21st June as International Yoga Day, and yoga keeps a person healthy. It helps in keeping the backbone erect, है ना, enabling you to sit uh, straight and not slouch. Many postures in the yoga requires you lift your own weight with help in making the bones strong and help wards of osteoporosis. Osteoporosis means, what is osteoporosis? Osteoporosis means breaking of bones. इट ऑल्सो हेल्प इन, है ना. अगर आपकी बॉडी फ्लेक्सिबल रहेगी तो बोन के टूटने के चांसेस भी कम रहेंगे, आपकी बॉडी में इस टाइप की कोई प्रॉब्लम होने के चांसेस कम रहते हैं. इट ऑल्सो हेल्प इन द रिलीविंग जॉइंट पेन्स एंड विच इज़ मोस्टली ऑब्जर्व इन द एल्डरली पीपल. इट्स अ कॉमन प्रॉब्लम कि आपको जो है वो जॉइंट पेन हो रहा है. एंड इट ट्यून्स ऑल muscles in the body and keeps them active. It keeps the heart healthy and makes it work more efficiently. Then certain yoga postures should be performed under the supervision of trained person. Okay, then it is हमें ये suggestion दिया गया है कि we should perform the yoga, and in the yoga some are the easy asanas and some are tough also. Tough means in starting, if you are the new and you are starting it, then आपके लिए थोड़ा सा tough हो जाता है, but when your body becomes flexible then you can do it easily. So in starting we should start it with the simple asanas, है ना. Okay, we all know about the ये आपका सूर्य नमस्कार. सूर्य नमस्कार इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ द 12 और 13 योगासन. उसमें डिफरेंट टाइप के इतने योगासन हैं. अगर हम उसे अगर एक दिन में एक टाइम में जो है मॉर्निंग में अगर हम करते हैं 10 टाइम, इफ वी आर रिपीटिंग इट देन इट विल बी इनफ, है ना. ओके, देन इट इज गुड. आप जितना ज़्यादा कर सकते हैं दैट इज गुड फॉर यू. ओके, then this was the last topic of the chapter. Now chapter is going to be finished. Thanks for watching me.